Pluto is your love life? It is. Everyone that tells you to unfollow and block Antoine is actually the problem. Let's talk about how traditional astrologers keep perpetuating the same issues and learning to listen to people who are free thinkers, who have, I don't know, detriment placements in their chart, like an Aquarius sun. They are the people that set us free from the trap of humanity and the illusion of keeping things the same way. And it's not, let me get my words together. It's not easy love. It's not quick, like, oh, that was fun, a little fling. No. It is deeply transformational, soul-mending love. First of all, he said, check your degree, right? So I'm a Pluto Scorpio, 24 degrees in the 6th house. My parents met in AA, addiction, 24 degrees. I struggled with addiction when Pluto moved into Capricorn in 2008 when I had my first back surgery. I got addicted to oxycodone. I first met my husband in 2010, and there was a draw there. There was something there, but I didn't know what it was. I'm an 8th house stellium in Capricorn. He's an 8th house stellium in Aquarius. We're both 6-2s in human design. We're both Cancer Mars retrogrades. I can go on and on, okay? It was like looking at a mirror and really intense. My Pluto is in the 6th house. He was the only person that came to visit me in the hospital and actually sit with me and actually make sure I was okay. He almost became a police officer also, 25 degrees for his Pluto. But he decided against it. You may not like this, but Pluto is love.
This is what I'm provoking. Riley, is it Riley? The Lunar Alchemist, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. First of all, we both have Plutos at Pisces degrees. Her parents met, first of all, 24 degrees, 2 + 4 is 6, okay? They met in AA. I always tell people, the 12th house is the addiction, the 6th house, 6, Virgo, is how you get out of it, okay? AA, they were handling their addictions. Then she got addicted to oxycodone for a back injury. But what's 8 + 2? 10. What's Capricorn rule? The back. My Pluto's at 12 degrees. I didn't even go back a generation like she did. She's teaching me stuff off my theory. My parents met in the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard, okay? My dad was a pharmacy tech. He didn't even know my mom was pregnant. My mom called the pharmacy and told him, pharmacy, 12, 24 pills. Pills dissolve and work on a schedule. Pills in pharmacy is Pisces. So Coast Guard, the water military, when people have Aries 12th house, Mars in the 12th, Pisces in the 1st, I suggest Navy, Marines, or Coast Guard, the water military. My parents met in the water military, and they met in medical corpsman school. What's 2 + 1? That's 3. Okay, 3, Gemini, school. When I met my partner, I was in college. I was going to school. And let me just tell you how all of this brings my chart together, integrating numerology and astrology. My Pluto is at 12 degrees, but 2 + 1 is 3. That's Gemini. I got Gemini in the 12th house. I got 3 Gemini in the 12th house. And my mom called my dad at work, co-workers, the phone call. My mom went to the pharmacy where my dad worked. My dad ran out the back door, got in his car and ran off. My mom chased him through the city of Cape May. Cars, Gemini, the city, Gemini. The 12th house is gestation and pregnancy. But anything 12, you look at your Neptune and your Pisces house. I'm a Neptune in Capricorn. Escaping, Neptune, responsibility, Capricorn. Pisces, escaping, the 9th house, fatherhood, okay? My dad, escaping. But the 9th house is the legs and chasing. Pisces rules pharmacy and pregnancy. My dad ran, deny it if you want to. I'm a Cancer rising at 22 degrees. 2 + 2 is 4, but 22 is the Capricorn Cancer axis, and then there's some Taurus because you got 2 2s. Life path 22, it's a master number. You're going to see Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer. In your life path, Cancer at 22 degrees, responsibility. My mom, Cancer, responsibility. My dad is a Cancer sun, Cancer moon, responsibility. And then I look at Neptune and Capricorn, like I said, escaping responsibility. What's my 10th house? Aries, conflict with responsibility. Aries is the military. Come on. Back to Riley, putting her love life together through my degree theory. I appreciate you so much, and this is what I'm doing, and it's undeniable, and it's why they're mad, because I'm provoking these types of transformations. Astrologers don't read like this. What Riley just did with her chart, that's what I do in readings. Astrologers don't do that. I do.
And as someone who was born to a family who never really said, I love you, and then I'm the first person who's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Capricorn 8th house stellium.
Then my girl Riley says she has a Capricorn stellium in the 8th house. And she was the first person to say, I love you amongst the higher ups in the family. Capricorn, your mom, your great grandma, your grandmother, okay? Capricorn is everything that came before you, but her Capricorn, let's do some astrology. And the 8th house opposes her what? Her Cancer in the 2nd. What's the 2nd house? The voice. She's the one vocalizing and voicing the Cancer. I love you, vocalizing the feelings, opposing her 8th house, hiding. Capricorn, grandma, grandpa, they hide it. Then what did she say? Her partner was the only one who came to her. 24 degrees, you can factor the 4 in that too, Cancer. But look at the opposition to her Capricorn stellium. Pluto was in Capricorn, opposing anything Cancer, opposing her Cancer house. He was the only one that she visibly saw caring for her. You can even look at the oppositions, baby. But this is love. You see how what she's attributing to her union? Like, do you do aspects in real life like I do? Like, she's literally opposing the Capricorn 8th house with the Cancer in the 2nd. She's voicing the love that the Capricorn hides, Capricorn 8th house. Back to my Pluto at 12 degrees, I went to jail in my relationship. My partner was a felon, and I went to jail because a neighbor, 2 + 1 is 3 neighbors, broke into our house and stole our AC unit. I broke back into her house, and I took it back. And she called the police, and we both went to jail, okay? Forget 2 + 1 being 3. Let's just focus on do you know how deeply you could break down numerology? You know, I've had people book astrology readings. I throw some numerology in there. They just cash out me $300 more to break down every degree in their chart per the principles of numerology. I'm not playing. 2 is the house. 1 is cops, right? The place where me and my ex-partner lived. 2, the landlord was a cop. 1, and she lived beneath us. Play with your mammy. This is the problem. It's over. It's over. Them superficial love readings y'all been given based off of Venus, it's over. Because that's not it. You guys are giving people readings based in your own fear, based in your own delusions, rooted in your own illusions of love. I'm not afraid of love. I'm not afraid of what it really is, but what it really is not my business. The more objective I get, the more objectivity I use to delineate, the deeper I get into a person's life. I don't approach Pluto or approach a love reading trying to get the depth. I'm scientific. Astrology is formulaic, it's cumulative, and it's symbiotic. That's what I use. But I know what Pluto means, and I know what the 8th house is, and I know what Scorpio is, and I know how a degree breaks down. And I get down to a certain type of depth just using a degree. Most astrologers can't attain this depth using all the Venus in the world, and they're mad. I'm forcing them to upgrade. I'm forcing them to learn. They're going to, or they're out.